This is Clipper TV. A little too enthusiastic?
A little bit.
Well, I'm Asa Slayton.
And I'm Amelia French. Boy, Asa, this semester's gotten off to a pretty busy start.
I know. A lot of exciting things have been going on around school.
Today, for example, is the Day of Silence, in which Yarmouth High School students participate to speak out, or, for the lack thereof, against bullying. Also, the one-act play became state champions after competing in a state festival in Freeport a couple of weekends ago.
Well, now that the one act is over, what are the playmakers going to do?
I have a feeling that Jack Clayton and Carrie Adams can answer that question, Asa. Jack?
Thank you, Asa. I'm here again reporting, and now I'm joined with Carrie Adams, who is the student director of the upcoming senior-only play. Carrie, would you like to tell us a little bit about this play?
Sure. So basically it's called Black Comedy. It takes place in England, and it's got 9 characters, and he is the main character, one of the main characters, so I'm a little excited about that. So basically the premise of the story is that there is a blackout, but the lights are opposite, so when there's a blackout, like in the story, all the lights are on, and then when all the lights are on, it's a blackout, so it's like you see the characters running around, like, not being able to see, but like the audience can see them, so there's like funny things that happen where people see things, and like they're not supposed to, or they don't see things happen. And yeah.
So would you like to tell us a little bit about what are some of your tasks and various duties directing?
Yeah, so basically Mrs. Pulley is producing it and I'm directing, so I am in charge of like blocking and like acting and that kind of thing, and then I sort of give Mrs. Pulley my ideas for like what the set's going to look like and like costumes, and she sort of takes that stuff under her control, so she's going to like build a set with her technical theater class, and then she's going to sort of be in charge of people who are doing lights and sound and stuff, and like it's all going to be seniors and like backstage and on stage and in the booth, and it's going to be really cool.
That's going to be really cool. And are you excited to be on the other side of the show this time, not being on the stage but working behind the scenes and running all the pulling of the strings?
I think it's going to be, I'm really excited to be able to try a different part, but it's going to be kind of bittersweet because I love to act, but I think that I think it's going to be fun to have a new experience, so I'm excited.
Well, there you have it. Back to you, Asa and Amelia.
Thanks, Jack. Hey, Asa, are you in the senior play?
I am. So, we're going to talk about another event that happened for seniors that took place this Friday in the YPAC.
Yes, the Senior Talent Show. We actually have some footage of that we're going to show you with Jackson Ruprecht reporting.
Who in the room has like a basic understanding of fundamental calculus, root analysis, number theory, and complex abelian groups? Get ready for the jokes!
Our very own Nick Madrid stopped by Mrs. O'Neill's room to chat with her about the Turkish Exchange program currently going on.
In fact, I do believe that Amelia and I are technically in Istanbul right now.
Thanks, Amelia. Good afternoon, Miss O'Neill. I hope you're not too busy grading those research papers. I'm hearing a lot of talk about this trip to Turkey. Would you like to talk to us about it?
Sure, Nick. As you probably know, we're going back to visit the school where I used to teach in Turkey, in Istanbul, and all of the Yarmouth High School students will be living with Turkish families. And so in the daytime, they'll be going to school with the Turkish students and we'll be visiting sites. And then in the evenings, they'll be living with Turkish families.
Wow, that sounds very interesting. Are you guys going to be sightseeing at all?
Yes, in fact, we're going to see quite a lot of sites. So we're going to be seeing ancient Byzantine ruins like the Hagia Sophia and the Blue Mosque, which is an Islamic site. And then we're also going to be taking a field trip down to southern Turkey to see the ancient Roman city of Ephesus. So we'll be getting quite a lot of Turkish history, Islamic history, and ancient Byzantine history as well.
Oh, well, when the Turkish kids visited us, they were able to sit in our classes and participate. Will we be able to do that there?
Yes, Yarmouth students will be in school with the Turkish students 1 or 2 days out of the week, and they'll get to experience classes in both English and Turkish.
Okay, and one last question. Who did you have winning the March Madness tournament?
Well, unfortunately, Nick, I had Indiana winning the March Madness, so my bracket's already wrecked.
All right, well, how do you say goodbye in Turkish then?
You say, güle güle.
Hoş bulduk. Thank you, and back to you guys.
Thank you, Nick. Now, spring is making its way back into our lives, and that can only mean one thing: spring sports.
Here's Carlene with a sports update.
Thanks, Issa. I'm here with Mackenzie and Alexa, and we're all on the varsity softball team. And I'm going to ask them a few questions I already know the answers to, but let's just get to it. So, Alexa, where are we going this April vacation?
We are going to Disneyland. Or
Disney World, actually. But that's okay. Now, Mackenzie, do we have a lot of returning starters this year?
yes, we do. We have a lot of starters, but we also have a lot of freshmen, so that's very good. Yeah.
So, Mackenzie, I heard that you have some new coaches this year.
Yeah, we have 3 new coaches, and they give us a lot of new energy, so it's good for the season. Thanks. Different things? Oh, the sprints. Lots of sprints.
Well, thanks, guys. Well, we have to head to practice, but see you later.
Thanks, Carlene.
A spring sports tradition that I'm sure many of you are very fond of is the annual Pizza Regatta, which took place last weekend at the school. Here is Jack again, unfortunately, with an update on what you might have missed.
Thank you, Amelia. I'm here reporting live at the Yarmouth's Pizza Regatta fundraiser. This is the 5th annual Pizza Regatta, and we're going to talk to Captain David Michael Waxman here to fill us in on the details. Let's go over and talk to him. David, my friend, tell us a little bit about this Pizza Regatta.
Well, you see, Jack, we're trying to raise a little money to buy a trailer for our boats, and we thought, hey, you know, what do people love more than anything else? Pizza, right? Pizza, right. Pizza, right. Pizza. Okay, so we're here trying to raise some money and trying to put the fun back in fundraising.
Brilliant. Thank you, David. I'm here with veteran rower Harry Monroe, who's going to fill us in a little bit about the fundraiser and what we are raising towards buying. Harry?
Well, Jack, we are at the Yarmouth Pizza Regatta,
right?
And so our goal today is to get a shiny new trailer because our old one is kind of gross and just kind of it's falling apart, a little bit of rot. I think it's rusting. I don't actually really know at all.
Yeah.
But we're getting a shiny new one. It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be strong. And it's gonna help us win. So it's really important for our team, and we're achieving this through, of course, our Yarmouth Pizza Regatta. $8 for like a bunch of pizza, so we're making some money off of that. We have also 2 raffles going on, the 50-50, which already ended. We also have the iPad mini raffle. As you can see over here, look, see, they are selling iPad minis, and they're going to make us some more money, and we're going to buy a new trailer. It's going to be awesome.
Wow, illuminating. Thank you, Harry. And back to you, Amelia.
Yum! I really wish I had some pizza now.
Or cookies.
Speaking of cookies, here's Carrie with the student survey.
The question I'm asking today is, what is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie? Personally, I'm into the Thin Mints, but we'll see what everybody else says. What is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookies?
Mine would have to be Thin Mints.
Thin Mints. The caramel ones.
Yeah!
A Thin Mints one?
Samoas.
You know what, Carrie? If I really had to narrow it down, I'd probably go with caramel delights. But I like to scrape the chocolate off with my teeth first, and then I enjoy the coconut. Back to you.
Thanks, Griffin. Guys, what is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookies?
Caramel delights.
Caramel delight.
Thin mints.
Sam, what is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookies?
Caramel delights by far.
What is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie?
Lemon.
What's your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie?
Thin mints.
What is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie?
I think my favorite kind would be the Thin Mints.
What's your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie? Okay, yeah. Okay, Devin, you go first.
Probably Thin Mints.
Me too. Thin Mints.
I mean, it's how it works. Yarmouth Baseball, that's how we do it.
Thin Mints and hot cocoa.
My favorite Girl Scout cookie are caramel delights / Samoas.
Awesome. Thanks, Carrie.
That's all for this episode, folks.
But from all of us at Clipper TV,
Still too enthusiastic, Ace.
from all of us here at Clipper TV Studio, thank you for watching, and we hope you have a wonderful vacation.
What is your favorite kind of Girl Scout cookie?
Wait.
I forgot the name